Ulimwengu huenda ukakosa kutimiza lengo la kimataifa la kuongeza matumizi bora ya nishati ifikapo mwaka 2030 kuambatana na mwafaka uliopitishwa katika Kongamano la COP29 lililoandaliwa katika Muungano wa Milki za Kiarabu. Haya yamesemwa na wafanyabiashara na mashirika yanayohudhuria Kongamano la COP29 huko Baku, Azerbaijan. Haya yanajiri huku maelfu ya wanaharakati wa mabadiliko ya tabia nchi wakiandamana mjini Baku kushinikiza mataifa yaliyostawi kutuma ruzuku zaidi kwa mataifa ambayo hayajaendelea na ambayo bado yanakabiliwa na athari nyingi za mabadiliko ya hali ya hewa.
We go to Tanzania. We go to Sudan. We go Angola. We go.
You all the world for children. Global North government, you all the world for children.
Well, those are some of the voices permeating through here at the COP29 in the city of Baku, Azerbaijan, with climate activists calling for more resources, more seriousness, and of course more commitments towards dealing with the various catastrophes caused by climate change. They're calling for more than 1.3 trillion US dollars in terms of financial commitment from the global north to help the global south, which is adversely affected by climate change, deal with the climate change crisis. And the question is, will the global north listen? And if they listen, will they react?
The experience that we are getting here in Baku is not different from the feeling that we had in Marrakech in 2016 during COP22, because that is the time that the biggest climate change denier took over power. And that happened when we were in the middle of negotiations and the spirits went down. So we came to Baku again when the same climate denier in the US has come back to office. And now we are going to see US again being pulled out of the Paris Agreement. Now, if US accounts for about 20% or so of the greenhouse gases emissions, what are we discussing if they are not on the table?
Carbon markets are for solutions and they do not work, and they just keep diverting the responsibilities from the global north to pay to the global south, who are at the forefront of climate crisis. And we are saying that the global north needs to pay for the climate funds in forms of grants, not loans.
How many more Africans will die before the world will realize that we need to act, with the urgency that we saw when we were responding to the COVID-19, where billions and billions of US dollars were actually contributed to deal with that global problem. So climate change is a global problem. It may be affecting Africa more than other continents, than other regions, but indeed, it will surely catch up with each and every one of us. And therefore we are saying that we need to set a goal, and a goal that is informed by the felt needs of our communities on the ground.
I also managed to talk to the chair of the Environment Committee of the Council of Governors, Wilberforce Otitilo, and I asked him how are counties dealing with the climate crisis, and this is what he told me.
All our 47 counties have established climate change directorates, and to add on that, we have agreed that in our budgeting process, we must put 1 to 2% of our budget to climate change mitigation and adaptation activities. So that's what we are doing, and I'm happy to report that as Kenyans, we are far much ahead in terms of putting in place strategies and mechanisms to deal with climate change.
Wilberforce Otitilo, the chair of the Environmental Committee of the Council of Governors, here giving us his perspective on how counties are dealing with the climate crisis. And he told me that they require about 62 billion shillings every year to deal with vagaries of weather caused by climate change. We'll continue to track all the conversations here and give you daily updates, because my name is O'Brien Kiman, and we're here at the COP29 in the city of Baku, Azerbaijan. Back to you in Broadcasting House.
Huyo ni mwanahabari wetu O'Brien.